Internet, we're playing. What is this, Marco? This is Star
Barrel
Fox.
roll.
Barrel roll.
Rip ribbit, rip ribbit. I forgot what the name of the game. This preloading game is, but yeah, I forgot that that was a thing.
Yeah, I did too until I started doing the tests on this. And welcome to another edition of the Power Hour. My name is Wes Gardner. I am Comedy Hobo on Twitch, and alongside me, as always, one Mr. Marco Flores.
Hello, hello.
We're episode 45. Last week, or I guess 2 weeks ago, we did let's see, we did
Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's say some Street Fighter Alpha. I don't know why the sound on this is so fucking loud. Oh my god.
That Tekken techno.
That it is, man. That's all it is. Let's start on this. Let's go to customize. We're gonna do it from here. Options, sound options. Okay, here we go. Let's do that. Jeez. Here we can do something. Something like that, and then stage effects.
Maybe a deaf person made it.
Maybe. This is crazy. Okay, all subtitles. Okay, cool. So we got this. But yeah, like 2 weeks ago, we did Street Fighter Alpha 3. People were talking kind of trash, saying, you know, oh, Tekken's way better than Street Fighter, and we were like, I don't know. I don't know.
And where are they? Where are they? They're not here.
Yeah, they're not here today.
You know, so like I'm trying to. I heard them like last week. I'm like, okay, yeah, Street Fighter. You know, oh, Tekken better than Street Fighter. And I'm a Tekken fan, and yet I don't feel that way.
I don't feel that way either. And here's the deal: I'm way better at Tekken than I ever am at Street Fighter.
Dude, I was pro playing Tekken more so than Street Fighter, and I don't feel that way.
Right, exactly. Like, I mean, that might be to say though that like if you were and I mean, not to take away from our Street Fighter skills, which as we all know, at least mine just knows no bounds. But the fact that we got at a decent level at Tekken, you know, we started talking on Twitter, and we were like, okay. Is Tekken maybe not necessarily better, but is it more accessible? Like, is this a franchise that's slightly easier to dig into than Street Fighter? You know? Yeah,
that's where I'm coming from. Where I'm at right now, because like I think pro people playing tournaments playing Tekken, not as fun watching as watching somebody like pro Street Fighter players play Street Fighter.
Right. Would you say because Street Fighter is a more difficult game to learn?
I think because even the casual Tekken player watching a tournament, like fighting game tournament, it looks all the same. Where with Street Fighter, there's always something. I feel like there's always something different coming along, you know, and you know, and I think it's just the whole juggling, like one juggle and you win a round thing that kind of like loses me.
Yeah.
With Street Fighter, you know, you can always come back, and I'm more of a fan of watching casual people playing Tekken because they're always going back and forth. They're not not really doing the juggles. They're just throwing moves, and it looks cool and all that stuff. But yeah. So we got a little story mode with flying.
I don't know why this isn't running as fast as it was, of course, yesterday. Yesterday it was running at like 300 frames a second.
Right.
That's just the nature of it, man.
Maybe because you're streaming.
Maybe. Yeah, probably is because I'm streaming. But hey, it makes it even slower, so we can actually take a look at kind of the mechanics of it. So yeah, we talked about in the Street Fighter episode. I'm really a fan of Yun and Yang. A lot of the kick-heavy characters, and in Tekken's no different. Huarang is literally my main. I've mained him for since Tekken 3, I think that was his first.
Same here.
Yeah, the first game he was introduced in.
Yeah, Tekken 3. Yep.
And ever since then, it was kind of one of those love at first sight things, you know. Just the way you can zone, especially in the 8 directional movements, because that was the difference between Street Fighter and Tekken.
Yeah.
At least to me, one of the main like strategic things is you can move 8 freaking directions in Tekken.
Yeah.
Like, and I will show you the Hwoarang easy. That's easy mode right there. That because that uses
you
6.
hit that on a counter. Yep.
It's a counter. Like,
that's all. Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Legit. That kick right there that's how you win a majority of your rounds. You just have to set up that kick.
Yeah.
It's almost unblockable because it comes. You'll see it at this angle. Hopefully, you sidestep, and then you come back at a diagonal. So a front block won't block it, a down block won't block it, and a back block won't block it. That's the thing about Tekken. It's easier to find those type of I don't know, nuances, I guess you could say. Some people would call it exploits. But so it's one of those, even against like seasoned players, that type of kick, that'll take you out of a round. Like just that right there, you know. We'll end up with a fancy pants.
But yeah, like you know, Tekken, basically all the Tekken games comes from actual martial arts. So you're seeing actual martial arts here, like with Hwoarang doing Taekwondo, and you know Steve Fox doing actual legitimate boxing.
Yeah.
You know, that was one of the things that grabbed me at first. You know, in the Tekken series. So like, yeah, I was a Hwoarang main. What was one of my mains? I was more of a martial law main myself. But yeah, man, and Bake Dusan and all that stuff. Because you know, Taekwondo is what I've been trained in. So like to see that in a video game is like really like hype for me.
Yeah, exactly. And the nice thing is, you know, I've done Tong Sudo, which is kind of, I guess, the older brother of Taekwondo.
Yeah.
That they are related. They're both from South Korea, and you know, and you being a Taekwondo guy, like actually trained and like, it's funny, the stances that Hwoarang does are they're accurate. Like they're absolutely true to life.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff, of course, gets kind of outrageously not realistic, but but yeah, I mean the principles are all there.
Yeah, yeah. Like Eddie Gordo with capoeira, and like for me personally, Jin Kazama in Tekken 4, he was doing like legit like Kyokushin karate, and he just looked sick doing it because every time like he did a move, like, he would throw that down block and like it was like a what's up kind of stance.
Right.
Like, oh, that's sick. I tried to do that like every single time. You know.
Here we go.
And Bake's uniform is what we wear in, you know, in the training school.
Yeah.
And then Hwoarang's uniform is the North, like ITF style.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I always wanted one of Hwoarang's deals, but you know, finding an open like Chippendales version of a,
right.
Like it looks like he has that.
It does.
That small vest version of it. Oh, them unblockables though. Oh, see, Master knows what's up. See, yeah, and it is once you get caught in kind of a, one of those killer combos, man.
Yeah, like casual juggling is fine. But again, like I guess because I'm so used to watching like tournament style, like it's literally like one round. Like you get caught, you win one round because you're constantly juggling them, and you know you're trying to win, of course. But like the appeal is not there anymore because, well, for me, like I love watching the moves because you know actual martial arts, like I said, and like I feel like no chance to come back once you get into that juggle.
That's true.
Yeah.
X-snap. So the nice thing about Hwoarang, and whenever you could be really oh Jesus, you can be really tricksy with a Hwoarang. Oh shit, man. Because you could switch stances without doing anything, so you could lead people on, which was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah. Although, like the funny thing, like the the thing you were saying about, there's some things that like don't really make sense. Yeah, like we never really did what they call in this game the flamingo stance.
Right.
He brings his leg up, and then yeah, it's like I never really did that in my training.
Yeah, I never remember that week of
Right, exactly.
Oh. Damn them combos though.
Yeah.
Jeez. Whew. Let's see, there's a lot of like frame specific stuff too. Like coming out of rolls and
yeah,
you know. Why don't you try taking? How dare you saying that to him? Oh.
Yeah. Law basically was Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
And probably the best like interpretation of Bruce Lee, other than like as well as Fei Long, but you know,
yeah,
Law was legitimately like Bruce Lee, like in terms of movements and you know all that stuff.
Yeah, it had the full like Jeet Kune Do, like the speed and the adaptation and
yeah,
things like that. It was pretty like it's funny as far as just a martial arts game. I would say Tekken is the better fighting game, but as far as just pure strategies and things like that, the reason why the Street Fighter characters are kind of so is iconical a word is it's not really about martial arts. You know, it's about here like Dalsim. What martial art does Dalsim do?
Yoga, and like you don't see that in yoga.
Yeah, I can't stretch my limbs out like that.
Right.
But it's a caricature of oh jeez, fuck, giving it to me. God's sake! Oh come on, that kick! Jesus! I literally almost perfected him, and then
he just straight up came back.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a caricature. You know, yoga's about extending your limbs and things like that. But that's not fun for a fighting game. But being able to punch someone across the screen, you know, there you go. God, and once you get by one kick, even on my side, you get hit by the one kick. There it is.
A lot of Hwoarang's moves are in a way like have knockdown effect. And like big damage, while Bake is a string guy, like a combo string person.
Yeah. What's up, ZS?
ZS, what's going on, dude?
I like how we knocked him out. Sorry, guy, I gotta go.
Yeah,
gotta go.
And I think it was Tekken 5 where they implemented, you know, like them talking in their own languages. Like, but it's, you know, in a way it's weird, like, why do they understand each other if one's talking, like, in Korean and the other's talking in Japanese, but whatever. Right. It doesn't matter.
Julia. I remember this being one of the most difficult fights of the game.
Yeah.
She was just super difficult. She was, like, an amazing mix of,
there you go.
Like, Nina and, that slow down, though.
Yeah.
It's not happening at all during like my 4 hours of testing yesterday.
Right.
Of course, but when we go live. So all the YouTube comments, yeah, get a better computer.
Right.
Like, sure.
It's like, dude, I'm running any new game on Max, but
yeah, every single new game on Max. It's one of those deals. But yeah, Tekken's one of those notoriously difficult games to emulate. Like, I literally have to run this at a different internal resolution, or else you get like weird horizontal and diagonal bars and stuff.
Yeah,
really weird. Like different graphic renderers and.
I will say, like at this point, Tekken's like story wise does kind of win out over Street Fighter, because Street Fighter doesn't really has much of a like, they don't expand on their story much.
Yeah.
Tekken, like, a lot of crazy shit is happening in
yeah,
Tekken.
Oh god, yeah.
And like, you your
Devil
your son in a
supposed to be
volcano because, you know, you guys have like a hatred rivalry, and
school.
You know, your bodyguard is a bear and a polar bear, or not a polar bear, a panda bear.
Right, and like Devil Jin's supposed to, like, Tekken 7 stuff is kind of not necessarily confirmed, but it's leaking out, and like Devil Jin's supposed to be a huge part of it. And,
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. The newest Tekken is going to be like I guess they're starting arcs now, and it's somewhat of a maybe it's going to start a reboot for Tekken 8. But like, yeah, you're going to see Kazuya's mom, Kazumi Mishima.
Yeah.
And it's been a running joke that like Like, yeah, she has a literal tiger uppercut. Like, a tiger actually shows up and uppercuts your ass. Like, dragon punch, like, tiger uppercut.
It's amazing.
So we're all saying, like, oh, maybe that's why Heihachi has that tiger on his back, because, that tiger.
Right?
Yeah.
God. Julia, they added for, I want to say Tekken 5. I want to say Julia is one of the new additions alongside Raven.
Continue.
Yeah, Julia was in 3 to be the Michelle in after 2.
Yeah.
What do you do to get grounded? Yeah, I mean, like, it's any kind of knockdown game, like knockdown move, and then you just. Oh, did you not continue?
No, I didn't. I'm gonna try some Eddie Gordo stuff.
Okay.
Why is the game so slow? Yes, some of the levels work fine, some of them don't. Hero, what's up, brother? Got that. We can try. Let's see. I'm gonna practice. Let's practice with Eddie. See what our boy Eddie's doing. Where's he at? I think you have to unlock him.
Oh, you do have to unlock him.
But there's Christy. Might as well. Versus Asuka. I think they added for 5. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
So yeah, every single combo was exactly the same. From Christy to Eddie. Just there we go. Juggle.
There you go.
Cut right there. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck the game's going so slow. Guys, that's why I didn't stream it all yesterday. I literally tested this stuff for like 7 hours, and it worked beautifully. But of course, whenever it's go time. Let's see if I can remember. There was a backflip kick.
That's forward. Like, I want to say 4. I go by the numbers because that's what the tournament people say. Like the first 2 punches are like 1 and 2. Then the kicks are 3 and 4. I think it's forward, 4 and 4, which is like your circle. Oh, that tornado.
Frame rate, yeah, that tornado. It doesn't make any sense that the capoeira person would be doing a tornado DDT, but because I remember some of these. There's some of the juggles, but you have to get up and kind of take advantage of it.
The helicopter flare.
Oh yeah. See, and like the handstands. There was a way to. I need to remember what it was. There's a way to stay in handstand and like walk around the entire level.
Yeah.
Where you can't get
without. Yeah. I think for Chrissy, she can only stay for a little bit, but not walk. With Eddie, he can walk.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense because she just kind of pauses out of it.
Yeah. You're on a 360 controller?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's A. So forward A. So like double forward A or.
Yeah, she does that, and then she goes into the
other kick.
Oh, okay. Wait. Here's this. Here's the backflip kick I'm thinking about. Oh, come on. She goes from a backflip. There it is. That's a low kick. That can wreck somebody's day right there. Like, that's one of the best combo killers. Is that. Because it hits no matter where you're at. People can be, like, on the ground and you'll still hit them. Like that.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
There we go. Did I watch Beast of the East? Yes, I did. So yeah, Marco, did you get a chance to watch the Japanese WWE pay-per-view? Oh no, I think my Skype blew up.
I did not. I know Kofi was going to get killed, but I did not.
Oh yeah, dude, Kofi got annihilated. He was thrown around like a... But so was Big E Langston. Big E got just destroyed. Picked up like
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, he got picked up like a ragdoll, like legit. That's a 400-pound dude.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got that.
I heard, I think it might have been a house show, but I heard the Jericho and Balor match was really good.
Yeah, that was, because I think that was one of the...
Because the live show, or no, the pay-per-view, not the pay-per-view, but like the show that they aired, Balor won the NXT title, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was kind of a house show, and but what was weird is Jericho won.
Really?
Yeah, Jericho won it, which is kind of bizarre.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why Jericho would win that match. I don't know what Jericho would get out of it.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't hurt Finn Balor. I mean, you're not going to make Prince Devitt not be over in Japan.
Right.
But,
yeah, he's been over. That's where he started from, right? Or like he was living in Japan, basically.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he was. He was Bullet Club.
He was
like, Bullet Club was his idea.
Yeah.
So whenever he started Bullet Club, with Carl Anderson and Young Bucks and...
Yeah.
Getting them in there. And then you saw the pictures of him with, like, Yoshitatsu and the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. So we'll see if this stuff... I didn't know that the performance would be that freaking bad while streaming. Like, it literally cut it literally cut frame rate down to, like, 30% of what it normally is. Like, I can run this off stream at, like, 300 frames a second. I don't know what the deal is. It's even the music slows down. It's very weird.
But since we're talking about Tekken, of course, with Tekken 7, is that where they're at now? Tekken 7.
Yeah.
I guess they're implementing like ultra like moves and like armor in certain moves. So like stuff like that is pretty cool, but it's kind of dated to where we're at now because Street Fighter had focus attacks and armored moves and ultras of that nature. But now Tekken is just adding that with what compared to what Street Fighter 5 is doing now with having like character by character like particular skills and like alpha counters or V counters, I think that's what they're called. Critical arts you can link into your regular moves, so it's more of an offensive based like super move rather than like, okay, I have to come back, I have this ultra move to use it, but yeah, I mean, like it's cool that they're adding it now, but then again, like, dude, that like it's kind of like it's old at this point.
Yeah, and I don't even know, and even on that line, I don't even know how an armor system would really work in Tekken. Because
like,
if it's juggles anyway, what's the point of armor? Like, if you're up in the air, don't care what armor you're wearing. It doesn't, or like whatever your armor stats are for your character. I don't think if you're just juggled up in the air, it's going to do you much good regardless.
Yeah. I believe it's like specific moves that they have that, like, if you clash with them, they have armor, and then that move still wins out. So it's not like, like you press certain buttons and like you have armor for a certain amount of time. It's just in that instance of I'm about to use this move. If they're trying to counter it, like my move will win out because that move has armor, properties.
Interesting. I mean, at least they're trying something, but yeah, it'd be nice if something they tried wasn't 20 years old.
Right.
Like with the thing with Street Fighter, the thing that makes Street Fighter, and this will go back to that whole Street Fighter versus Tekken stuff. The reason why I think Street Fighter, just overall, as just a fighting, kind of video game fighting franchise.
Because
it's just ridiculous. It's just more well-rounded, is they're constantly pushing the boundaries.
Yeah.
Hell, the parry system in Third Strike still might be the best thing in fighting games.
Right, for sure.
Like, that's why it's my favorite, is because that parry system, if you were good, man, you would never be touched. And hell, the most popular fighting game moment in history came from Third Strike.
Right.
I
keep forgetting what moment that is, but they
It
always say,
was
like,
Chun-Li and Kin with a it was Justin Wong.
It was Justin Wong and Daigo.
Daigo, that's right.
Yeah.
Where it parried. Basically, who was it that it was Wong that parried, right, or was it Daigo?
Daigo, because Daigo was Ken, and I think
Okay.
Justin Wong was Chun-Li.
Okay, so he hits a special, which is something you probably shouldn't be able to counter. But the beauty of what Daigo did with Ken is not only was he able to know exactly what Chun-Li's moves were and parry every single one of them manually. Like, you don't hit one button and do an auto parry to the whole move. He had to do every single hit, and that Chun-Li move has like 36 hits.
Yeah.
So he did every single parry right on the button.
He knew the timing of that super, and that move was going to win the round for Justin. So the fact that he threw that out of nowhere and he basically won the round, like, that was a hype moment.
Yeah, and not only that, but where it gets really crazy is whenever you realize it's a very good chance that Daigo prompted Justin Wong to do the move. He baited him into doing a special.
Oh, yeah.
So he could parry it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's like, I can't even imagine what that could be in like a StarCraft match.
Right.
That's like using one Marine to take out 17 bases or something. Like, it's just unheard of. Like, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just off the charts,
For sure, man. I think, anyways, like, Ryu can do, because Ryu's skill is parrying. So, like, in Street Fighter V, that's a skill. His particular, like, character skill. But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, I am curious, before we get too far in here, The Devil Within, a 3D action adventure. The thing I love about the Tekken games is the really crappy side story stuff.
Yeah.
Like, Tekken 3 had Tekken Ball.
Yeah, I did.
Tekken 4, God, what did Tekken 4 have? It was,
Tekken Tag Tournament had bowling.
It was bowling, and I love the bowling.
Yeah,
Bowling was
too,
the
man.
best. All data not saved will be lost. Yes.
Sure.
Let's try it. Tekken 5, yeah. Here we go. It's gonna be so bad. Meow. The whole different. This is for those that played Metal Gear Solid 3. This is like whenever Big Boss had his dream, and his dream was like the original Metal Gear Solid.
Right.
Pretty nuts. Or no, that was the that was Metal Gear 4. Metal Gear 3 was it was like a hack and slash random thing. See, we're gonna settle on easy. We're gonna be a Nubby Nupkins. Oh jeez, look at all this. Just let me be Huarang and do my combo, and we'll be good on this.
Funny enough, this mode spanned it off like a new different game.
Which one? Oh, yeah, the Nina game.
Not only that, but like this game called Urban Reign.
Oh my god.
Which had Paul and Law as guest characters, but it was this system right here is that's where it comes from.
Hey, I said.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that skill.
That's a big jump.
And look at his like running spin wheel.
Yeah.
Stick right there. Okay, so we got this. Look at them combos. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's like Spawn all over again.
All right. So you basically have your moves from the fighting game, and you're just doing like a beat 'em up mode.
Fantastic. There you go. Beat 'em up. We're beating 'em up, bro. See, now why does this run really great, but the actual fighting game part doesn't?
Right.
I don't get it. That's what I mean. Like, I tested this whole thing and it ran perfectly. So this is, of course, the part that's not very good. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh,
I hit it. Oh.
Spinning wheel kick is...
I did. I thought that could get me through any obstacle in life, but apparently it can't.
No.
Here, we're gonna hit it. I think so. This just brings back Bouncer memories.
Yeah.
So if you guys have not seen our Let's Play of the Bouncer on my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
for real, if you guys will laugh your ass off, go watch that 10-episode Let's Play. Oh, that was our first full-on Let's Play.
Yeah, man.
We actually completed it.
Yeah, we did.
Like the one thing in my life I've actually completed. It's the Let's Play of the Bouncer. But it's a whole lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that kick? Look at that!
Too bad with Jin there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this mode doesn't... These guys are a lot easier than the guys in the Bouncer.
Oh, okay.
So... Oh, man. Oh, is a boss fight coming? I feel a boss fight.
Yeah, I think so.
They're like morphing.
Probably like...
There he is! There's
Jack.
Good to see you, Jack. Oh, there we go. Now Jack is... Oh, jeez!
Oh, gosh.
You need to calm down. Jack, you need to just calm it. Hey, I killed him! Or didn't kill him. Kill's not a nice word. I kicked him.
There you go.
Oh, that flying sidekick! Talked about Bruce Lee earlier. That was a Bruce Lee flying sidekick.
Right. So yeah, your opponents basically have other people's moves from Tekken.
They do. Spinning wheel kick.
Yeah. Punch that door.
That's how I get to the next
Punch
level.
that door.
Do it. Let me in. By the hair of my chinny chin chin. Well, that was an exciting room.
This mode is exciting.
Look at this. Look at that run.
Now they want you to platform.
They're like, we know you want to spin heel kick. Oh, God.
Oh, never mind. There goes the platform.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it, everybody. Oh, God. Wait, can I grab people? Come here.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can grab people.
yes. Hey. Oh, God.
Oh, gosh.
That's the Zaro spin. Fantastic. People are going to join this to be in a Tekken 5 stream and be like, what is this?
What is this? Kicking platforms.
Right. I got to do the running kick.
You want a wheel kick, right?
Yeah! Yeah, the wheel kick. Okay. We got that one.
You gotta use your camera now.
Yeah, the one thing that's really good in this mode is the camera. Like, oh. Okay, where do I go? At the... Up here? Wait, do I really have to jump up there?
Maybe? Oh, no.
You can grab onto what?
Platforming, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god. Oh, he's... very upset. Jack right there. Can I throw him? Oh. I thought it was another Jack. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he
keeps
is.
disappearing. I see. I like how it told me before we started this mode, by the way, that, like, you can't do anything else. Once you start this mode, it's it.
Yeah. Once you start this mode, all your save data is lost. Like,
Yeah, delete it.
come on.
That you ever played this game.
What is your favorite side game out of all the Tekkens?
I would say bowling, honestly.
Bowling?
But I'm a mark for bowling. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
for sure.
Super Monkey Ball had bowling, and it was so fantastic. Just any mini games like that, like fishing mini games, I love them. If Tekken had a fishing mini game, oh my god, they need to. Let's write Namco and be like, listen, we know you're making Tekken 7.
Dear Harada-san.
Cat's out of the bag. Let's get some fishing.
I would agree with bowling. Tekken Ball,
Tekken Ball was really good.
if you can get if once you get that ball going, it gets really hype. It's kind of like Rose Ball. If you ever seen Street Fighter 4, where two Rose players like throw a fireball, and then like they reflect back and forth.
Oh, nice.
And then like if you get hit, then you lose basically.
Yeah.
So that's what that's where Tekken Ball, not came from, because Tekken Ball came first, but that's the concept of it.
Right. Yeah, it was really, really good. It was basically just volleyball.
It was.
But every point, yeah. But you actually had the character and their specific moveset and stuff.
Yeah.
So it kind of taught you really well how to like chain things and juggle, and like for a fighting game that's all about juggling, what better genius way to teach juggling than volleyball?
Right.
You know. Oh, Jack. I like that I can just throw Jack. Like, yeah, he's not 50 tons of steel.
I know.
But, whoa. Oh, there's another Jack. Who's this imposter? Oh, come on. These controls, though.
Mass-produced Jacks.
He was winding up that punch, man.
Because I know eventually you're gonna go up against other fighters.
Yeah. I think we go through here.
Punch that door.
Punch it
And
in.
then that door.
Oh, I'm gonna wheel kick it.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
Hey, no
Yeah.
loading. Jump. Oh, I missed
Uh-oh.
it. I missed my
What happened?
missed my time in the sun, bro. Hitting them jumps. Mystic Leviathan, what is up, my friend? We
What's
are
going on?
playing some. What is this called? Devil Within?
Devil
Tekken
Within
5?
with Tekken 5, yep.
Odd. Oh, so this is basically like live as long as you possibly can mode, right?
No, they actually poured out, like, there's some story in here.
Yes.
Like, I think he might have, I think the basis is like, yeah, I think Jin heard that his mom is still alive, so he's looking for her, and then into the process, like, the devil gene within Jin, like, starts to show. Yeah, they put some story into this funky mode for some
So
reason.
ridiculous. Okay, so what we gotta do here? God, this camera. Ugh.
This is the most advanced Tobal one we have so far.
Right. What was that other fighting game that had like Sephiroth and Cloud? Guys or whatever?
Yeah, guys.
Guys. Oh man. And what you know what fighting game I actually love, and it's super bad?
What's that?
Battle Arena Toshinden.
Oh, dude. Yeah, man. For sure.
It's really bad. Like,
It
I don't
is,
know if
it
you
is
played
bad,
it,
but
Libby.
yeah.
It's super bad. But yeah, man, I loved it. The thing I loved the most was the way characters would land if you hit them a certain way, and they were juggled up in the air, and they would land on their neck, and like their neck would roll over. It was hilarious. It made me laugh every time. Oh, that's it. Next week, Power Hour Battle Arena
There
Toshinden.
you go.
Just 45 minutes of landing on our neck.
There needs to be a reboot of Battle Arena Toshinden.
Right. I wonder what would happen. Like, what would the video game? Okay, so at E3, if a new Battle Arena Toshinden was announced, would people be hyped, or would people be like, "The fuck is this?"
I feel like, yeah, majority of that, but then you have the Kingdom Hearts guy. That one.
Yeah, the guy in the crowd. Yes,
Kingdom Hearts.
they read my mail.
They read my fanfic.
Yeah, it's everything I could have wanted. Can't remember what the like old grandpa's name was in that game. That's who I always used. Because why not?
Oh
Right?
man, yeah, because he was an assassin, right?
He was, and he had his freaking like knife hands or whatever.
He was a circus assassin.
Yeah, like how stupid. Oh my god! I think we got to the hardest boss battle of the whole game right now.
Yeah, platforming.
Like, because look at this. Okay. Oh, that camera.
Yeah, you gotta look around your camera.
Like, look how high
can't-
up that is.
Yeah, you can't get up to there.
Whoa, what is that up there? Oh, oh my god!
I think you can.
Oh, I double jumped.
There it is, double jump.
Here's our
'Cause
spawn double jump moment.
Jin has double jumps.
Does man? He comes equipped. Okay, so I was like, did I really just unlock the door that I just went through? Probably so. I bet it unlocked the other part. Oh, damn, son. Chill. Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Man, they're hitting harder now.
Yeah.
They're hitting a hell of a lot harder. That. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, at this. Like, how ridiculous. Look how high he's jumping.
I know, right? Like, you don't see that in Tekken.
Yeah. No. GG on the jumps.
Right. and that was a thing with Tekken 1, like, jumping was encouraged. After that, you don't really see, like, jumping attacks from people. Other than, like, the automated, you know, if it's an actual move, then you can do
jump in. Because that's
it's a small jump move, but it's not like the high, you know, double jump that you're doing right now.
Right, and, like, because one of the only main characters that has kind of a jump built into their arsenal was Raven.
Yeah.
And that's why he was so difficult to fight, because no one else really jumped or did flips or...
Yeah.
You know, so it was kind of tricky to figure out kind of what his deal was.
Or teleports in his actual
This might be the last
and...
go round. Yep, this might be the last stand. Might be the last stand. Gooby! Oh, Jesus! Do it! Oh, no.
Oh, there it is.
No! I got health somewhere for some reason. Oh, but then I lost it.
There you go.
Dead.
Game over.
Game over. It was sad. I was only on stage 1, 2. That doesn't seem...
Encore, what's going on, dude?
Oh. Tekken Force! What's up, Encore? Yeah, man. Oh, so bad. And that was on easy. Easy. Return to Devil Within title. It's okay. Is this okay? Are you sure?
Are you okay with this?
Senpai.
Jamal, how was Predator training? Because I was watching Encore stream.
Yeah.
And he was learning some Predator.
Oh, God bless. How's that going?
Predator tech.
See, it's funny. It's kind of speaking of. This is a little quick kind of Nitrobeard shout out. But our boy from Nitrobeard, Imran Khan, is now working for Paste Magazine.
Awesome.
And he did an article called "Why Mortal Kombat 10 Made Me a Believer." And it's really good. I mean, arguably he was the best writer on our staff all the time anyway. But he hated Mortal Kombat. Like, we talked about it when Mortal Kombat 9 came out. He hates Mortal Kombat.
Right.
He is now convinced Mortal Kombat 10 is not only the best fighting game he's ever played, but one of his top 10 favorite games of all time.
Wow. Yeah, that's saying something.
Like, and his whole article is up there. I need to find a link for it. It's super good. But yeah, just an awesome rundown. And it's one of those deals that it's one of those stories that's a little bigger than what it leads on to be, because it talks about expanding your horizons and kind of, you know, pushing yourself a little on, you know, what do I like, what don't I like, kind of testing your own boundaries.
Yeah.
You know? Sorry to taste that Gatorade. Gotta drink some of that Gatorade. So yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, the one-on-one, it's slowing down.
Just slowing down like crazy, but crazy Tekken Force mode.
Yeah.
Runs
it's all good.
Runs flawless. I bet it's the Penguin. The Penguin tech. It's just crunching my Intel i7.
Right.
Then Penguins, the physics. Oh, there they are.
I forgot about the custom items. He had a dumbbell on his waist.
Oh yeah, man. There was that kind of, what was it called?
It was just like you can customize your fighters and give them like goofy ass stuff.
I want to say there was like a ranking mode. Yeah. There was a ranking.
Yeah.
It was called it wasn't survival. What am I thinking of? Is it survival? Defeat as many characters as possible. What game?
All modes you can earn money for your items. So like with Devil Within, you can earn money to get items. Same thing with story and arcade.
I could have sworn there was an actual like ranking mode. Maybe that was with that Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection.
Yeah, Dark Resurrection in 6. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 6, where you actually like leveled up. It was almost like a Virtua Fighter style thing.
Right.
That was really rad, and like that's a fighting game franchise that you don't really hear people discuss anymore. Freaking Virtua Fighter.
Yeah,
Virtua Fighter 5 was sick. Like that whole series is great, but like 5 was on another level.
Like Virtua Fighter, like in terms of like 3D fighting game, well, fighting games in general is probably like my personal opinion, but like probably like the most advanced like fighting game out there, and it only has like 4 buttons.
Yeah,
but like the tactics wise, and like everything that I see about Street Fighter, like Virtual Fighter is on a whole nother level, and I can't touch that. I'm like, man, that's too much for me.
Yeah, Virtua Fighter like thrives on that sort of very deliberate.
Yeah.
You gotta know. If you're doing a Virtua Fighter fight, you gotta know. Like you can't be second guessing yourself. You can't be button mashing. You're not gonna get very well.
See, Encore has it right. Like I'd rather play a bullet hell.
One of the hardest games to play ever. Yeah, so bullet hell game.
Yeah,
it's difficult, man. But there's nothing quite like. Would you compare like almost to like a Dark Souls or something? Like once you get it right, there's nothing like it. But to get there,
that access level is like super high. Like like not anybody can play it, but once you're able to like know the system and get to know the game, like it was awesome.
It was freaking fantastic.
It's almost, I don't want to say it's an elitist game, but it kind of is an elitist game.
Sure. Oh yeah. No. Hell, like it's the same thing with StarCraft. Like StarCraft ain't gonna change for anybody.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn that shit or you're not. Like they don't care if you like you either are going to dedicate the time or you're not. And that's where it's gonna draw the line. It's like, okay, someone can go in there, with like a StarCraft match and they can build some Marines and you could do okay. But if you start actually getting down to the nitty gritty, like you can play as, what was his name? Asuka was the main guy, I think, of Virtua Fighter. It was like Leon.
There's Shundi, there's Jackie,
holy shit.
Akira,
that's who I was thinking of.
Akira was kind of like the Ryu.
Yeah, he was the gi with the spiked hair and the red bandana. Man, fighting games are so good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're so different. Like, that's what we were talking about, the whole Street Fighter versus Tekken thing. But like, once you start getting Mortal Kombat in there now, with Mortal Kombat 9 and 10 really like busting it up, just drawing their line in the sand, saying like, okay, we're a legit fighting game now. People made fun of us before, but come at me, bro. You got Mortal Kombat 10. You got your Tekkens coming out. You got Killer Instinct. I haven't heard too much on.
Killer Instinct is thriving.
It is doing well.
Because with Street Fighter 5 and what they're doing with the beta, they're probably releasing characters in that sense, in terms of seasons, rather than like just DLC and these set of characters are available. Like each season will have like different set of characters that be releasing. Yeah. So that's what they're testing out. But Killer Instinct, it's basically back in form. Like it's pretty legit. Not as popular as like Street Fighter or maybe even as Tekken, but it's there.
It's there, right?
It's making a presence.
Like, what a good time to be a fighting game fan.
For real.
Because there's something for everybody. Like, what are the odds over under on the return of Clay Fighter?
They are making a new one.
Really?
They are. Not so much a new one, but they're HD remaking. I think it's 63 1/3.
Interesting.
And they're making online play. I think they're making it up to date with recent fighters. But that's coming back, yeah. Clay Fighter is coming back. It's funny.
Now what do we gotta? What are some? Let's start naming our most.
Primal Rage, right?
Yeah, Primal Rage. See, there's a good one. You have
I'm still waiting for Bloody Roar.
Bloody Roar to come back. What about War Gods? Anyone remember War Gods?
Oh man.
Oh shit. Let's get some deep cuts here.
You go. Oh yeah, man.
Oh man. Mace. You guys remember Mace?
Time Killers.
Oh shit. Time Killers. Star Wars Masters of Terras Kasai. Bring that back, man.
Yeah.
Let me play as Whore. That dude's name was Whore.
Yeah,
that game came out in 2001, and his name was Whore. And they would say it like he was a Tusken Raider, and you would select him, and it was like Whore versus Whore. I was like, ha ha. Samurai Showdown, Last Blade. There you go.
Yeah.
We talked about Mark of the Wolves.
Oh man, yeah, man. Like, King of Fighters is planning to come out, but no news or word of anything new yet. So hopefully, maybe something in Tokyo Game Show.
That would be pretty sick. And I've heard really great stuff about the newest Guilty Gear.
Yeah. Guilty
Gear just
Guilty
off
Gear's
the
there.
chain.
Yeah.
Oh, Eternal Champions Encore. You're after my own heart. I used to know this is not even an exaggeration. I used to know every finisher with every character on every stage of Eternal Champions.
Oh man,
I played the shit out of that game. I played as Rax. Rax was my boy. Cybernetic Kick guy. I'm telling you, man, me and the Kick people.
Oh, the cybernetic kickboxer.
Yep. And then he had Xavier, who was the guy in the cloak.
Yeah.
You had oh my god, what were some of those people's names? See, I have this on like the I played Shaq Fu too, man. I was good at Shaq Fu. If that's even a thing to be good at.
Shaq Fu is also coming back as a beat 'em up.
I'll allow it. I'll you know what? That's fine. That's fine with me. Oh man, dude, I could sit here and talk fighting games all day.
For sure, man.
For real, dude. But I think that's gonna do it for the Tekken 5 Power Hour. Power Hour episode number 45, and we just kind of wanted to show kind of the differences between the Street Fighter and the I feel like I did better on Tekken after not playing it for years than I did at Street Fighter Alpha 3. But yeah, man, good stuff, Marco. So I think we both agree as far as just mechanics wise and things like that. Street Fighter is still kind of the superior experience as long as like learning a game, things like that. But Tekken
is more accessible, and it's more popular throughout the world as a fighting game. Because I think out of all the fighting games out there, I think it sold the most copies.
Really?
That's the most copies of in their games. But yeah, I mean, Street Fighter wise, Street Fighter resonates more with me. I'm still a fan of Tekken. Yeah. But I'm not really feeling where their direction is currently. Well, not currently going, but where it was. Hopefully, the Tekken 8 or was it Tekken 7 is gonna rectify that with different modes and mechanics and all that stuff.
Yeah, and it's one of those deals, like if I'm trying to think about my favorite fighting game franchise, I would probably still say Street Fighter. But yeah, I think I've had the most like long-term success with like Tekken. I remember playing Tekken. I want to say Tekken 1 in an arcade at a Dave & Buster's. Way back when, and it was either at a Dave & Buster's or like this really crappy putt-putt golf place that we always used to go. That was outside of a mall. That they had that, and that's actually the first place I ever played Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, okay.
Was at the same freaking arcade. But where I started getting really good was Tekken 2. Tekken 2, interesting, because that was the one fighting game my dad would play.
Oh, nice.
Dad would really get into Tekken 2. He really liked playing as Paul. That's where I started kind of learning the ropes with King. But I do have to give a big shout out to Doug Oldham, Hex Zero in chat. He played a mean King. He probably still does. He probably hasn't in years. But my Huarang versus his King, dude, it was the stuff of legend. That's what we need to do. We need to have it like a main event deal with Marco as a shoutcaster.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, man. Have that full old and new, the no quarter versus Power Hour.
There you go.
Type hybrid right there. But currently the biggest fighter.
Yeah, Encore is saying like Melee and Smash has the same number of entries as Street Fighter 4 at Evo right now. Like, Smash is going up there. I mean, depending who you ask, Smash is a fighting game. Smash is a party game. But you can't help but say like there's an audience there.
Sure. I mean, it's semantics at that point because I used to be all, oh man, like, Smash Brothers isn't a fighting game, but it's a competitive game.
Yeah.
Like that's the way to do it. It's kind of like saying Heroes of the Storm is not a Dota, or it's not a MOBA or whatever.
Right.
Because you don't have to creep kill and the lane pushes aren't real and like who cares? It's all the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, if people want to call it a fighting game, it's a fighting game. Just because it might not be technically exactly the same doesn't mean it's not, a competitive game that people can actually get very skilled at.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say probably global appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Smash might have it beat, but as far as like your meat and potatoes fighting game experience, I think Tekken might kind of be the highest selling traditional fighting game franchise if you want to get crazy with it. But God, there were so many weird characters in Tekken.
There is.
Look at that, just straight up pro wrestling.
That was a weird thing. Oh yeah, they had that rivalry, and Marduk is like a MMA guy, and King is like a luchador pro wrestler.
Oh, Fei Wulong. See, I was pretty good at Fei too, the drunken boxing style.
Mm-hmm.
I could be pretty good at that, but God, Brian. Oh, fucking Brian. All right, but that's it. I think that's it for the Power Up. But Marco, thank you so much. Be sure, everybody, to follow Marco on Twitter, twitter.com/MarcoPolo177, and follow him on Twitch. You've been killing it in Suikoden. Did you finish Suikoden?
I'm getting there. I'm getting close.
You're getting close, man. I was watching. I saw some boss fights. I saw some story happening. But yes, twitch.tv/nerdandthebay. Be sure to hit him up. Go say hi. Throw him a follow. There you go. Thank you, Van, for that support. That support command right there. But yeah, definitely check out his stream. Awesome stuff. You got superior on me from being able to stream your PS3. you got God mode activated.
Oh man,
I don't.
I don't even know how I get that. Yeah, I get that working.
It's voodoo, isn't it? It's like duct tape is how it all works.
Pretty much.
It's all hamsters and balls and just weird things. It's just so crazy, man. But yeah, thank you, sir. And of course, you're on my Twitch right now, twitch.tv/ComedyHobo. We appreciate watching live. If you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate it as well. But hey, you got to come watch us live, man. That's where all the crazy shenanigans go down. But yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, of course, twitter.com/ComedyHobo. You know it, you love it. But that is episode number 45 of the Power Hour. I'm back, baby, off my deathbed. I don't think it was that dramatic, but oh my God. But yeah, Margo, thank you so much, brother. We'll see you next week.
Man. Yeah, for sure. Take care, guys.